Yes, welcome to the Jamaica Young Police channel. To our loyal viewers, subscribers and Patreon member. At the channel, we are a group of law-abiding citizens who believe in the rule of law and respect the rights of every citizen, but not the ones who do not subscribe to such behavior. We do believe in and support preemptive strikes because they save lives. This is a logical conclusion because preemptive strikes save lives and prevent the further loss of lives. We are all about saving lives at this channel. We at the channel aid criminals with a passion and do not want them over here. We do not want your views, your subscriptions, your likes or your comments. Please go elsewhere where the red carpet is waiting for you. Over here, we want you to go to prison or the departure lounge at Madden. Moving on to today's video. Yeah, so this is part 2 of the 2-part series. Vybz Kartel left Badman Kahira Jones in prison, and the man is crying daily because he has 10 more years more in prison. By the time Kartel is 54, 58, 10 years from now, Kartel is 48. So by the time this man finishes his sentence, Kartel will be 58 and he will be 50. So he chose his life of wanting to be a criminal, and that's what he gets. We have zero sympathy for him, or empathy or compassion. We pray that he dies in prison. As we said before, and we say again, at this channel, we are all about changing life and saving lives. We don't want other youths to be a Kahira Jones and in prison crying. As we said, when you go to prison, it's a different, you have to fight again you have to fight for your life. So it's not like you go there and you both so many people you kill. Because when you go there, that doesn't count. You're starting fresh. And this is where the real war is. In prison. Because man have jammer there and all kind of thing to jam you. Some men go there and lose them innocence. So you watch, you listen, and you decide. He never begged me or anything like that. If I go to Fanso and he's there, I'm gonna see me ask me if he want a lunch and him say I'm tell Fanso to serve him, and when I leave me give him a thing, buy him 2 beer, and him never beg me yet. But him always proud of me. And always tell my people say, boy, we grew up together and I say put to school and see him all, even like when we used to, back in the days when you have Cactus in a 93, Portmore, you understand, there's a guy that a Kunda brother Kenny, he was one of the security, and then him to asylum, and I let Kenny know him, and based on that, him going to the club, them free all the time, I tell you. So, and may his soul rest in peace. Yeah, so we just give some back. As we tell you, over here, so entertainment. These are some deep things because we are out here for save lives. That's it. So did you know that in some PMP communities, crime rates can be up to 80% higher than in surrounding areas? So you have a part in a Waterford that them call Boston. So you have Boston and Third World. I remember growing up in a Waterford, Boston. Everybody at Waterford knows that Boston is a Labour right part in a Waterford. I don't know if any other Labour right part. I don't know how it come by that, but that was what was, being said in a Waterford. Back then, nobody in a war, nobody through no politics in the early, in the 80s. Because Edward Seaga was Prime Minister then, and if you're trouble in one of them citizen, eradication him must send for you. I tell you, straight. Yeah, so that's a shocking statistics that put things into perspective. A whopping, so we are telling you, a whopping 98% of Jamaica's prison population are people who are from mainly PMP criminal organization communities. Yeah, we know so some people say, you always attack like a PMP alone and commit crime. Alright, so we're going to put it like this now. So it's a fact, that's a fact. 2% of the people who are in prison are from JLP communities. So you have 90 out of 100 people, 98 of them come from PNP criminal organization communities, and 2% are from labor right communities. So what does that say about the PNP criminal organization communities? They only breed and produce criminals. I am from a PNP criminal organization community. That's why you have a Kahira Jones, PNP criminal organization community. He lives in at Waterford. I mean, I ask you, because that's how it is there. As we said to you and we said before and we say it again, PNP, only thing PNP know to create is criminals. So let's break down the challenges these PNP communities face regarding crime. First off, local politics has a significant impact on law enforcement. In many areas, the police force is heavily influenced by politics, yes, and political climate, which can lead to corruption or ineffective policing. Because most of these communities are PNP criminal organization communities, the police them get corrupt. Most of them, because them, when I say majority Jamaica is rural Jamaica. So most of these police officers are from rural Jamaica. And they were raised by them parents to be socialistic, thieves, liars. And then we tell them, say, Michael Manley is best thing since iceberg. But them don't tell them that Michael Manley was the most destructive and wicked Prime Minister of Jamaica, and that Michael Manley is responsible for what is happening right now in Jamaica when it comes down to crime. I am from a PNP criminal organization community. I have seen Michael Manley on several occasions, many occasions, walking through Jonestown. People lift him and put him in the air. Them call him Joshua, like he was a messiah. But this man knew to destroy lives. Him said all of the nice things them, put criminals on a pedestal like Bory Boy and fed them up. And these are men from my communities. These are murderers. As we tell you, so over here, we always I tell you the truth. We don't sugarcoat anything for anyone. So when people tell us both of them are the same way, I tell you that they are not. Michael Manley sent close to 2,500 young men to Cuba to train in guerrilla warfare, in the use of firearms, use and care, making and detonating of bombs. Edward Seaga sent 0. So Edward Seaga didn't send any Jamaicans to train anywhere else to return to Jamaica and terrorize the people. Michael Manley did that. So the criminality that Jamaican people are experiencing 2024 and why this man is in prison is because of the philosophy and legacy of Michael Manley lives on, criminality. Remember in a Bory Boy and Fed 'em Up were the poster child for Michael Manley. Both men were known killers. Yes. Yeah, man, them kill people. And we're going to do a story about them. So as we tell you, a majority of the members of the police force are from PNP criminal organization communities. And they have the same philosophies as the people. And they are primarily thieves. Yes, they are thieves in the police force. And I can't tell it who are known police were people, yeah, Cowboy and Ox. Two of them are known PNP and I. Two of them are two biggest thief. Me ever worked in the police force. Thief on them. Yeah, Baba PNP too. That a yellow man who used to that Spanish town. Oh, the police were kill Dirtsman, one of Dirtsman killer. Yes, and you have other thief in police too. So this often results in a lack of trust between the community and law enforcement. So you see in PNP criminals them, you know, and the police, although them affect them still not trust each other. Because I guess we know. Alright, so I'll give some context about that. In the 70s, when you know the police, they are the ones that were issuing guns for the PNP criminal organization. At the time Michael Manley was Prime Minister. And it was the same police officers who were issuing the guns to these men. They would put them out. Yeah, we just tell you how to operate. That's why I tell us a crime to pay. And they would take these men out commit crime, like a policeman named Big Youth. I talk about him, Barry Hamilton, Police Barry. And they would take these young men and in a mark police week and then go out there and commit crime and kill people. And then after a while, after election, you know, when them get orders to kill these men, they won't come for them in a police vehicle. Then the next thing you hear, and they know say them kill them in a shootout, and the people them say, wait, oh, police kill them, kill Junior in a shootout, and a Junior and Police Barry left here. But back then, people never used to demonstrate because they weren't exposed to the American culture. At the same PMP criminal organization, criminal them, you know, came to America, learned about all of these things, and brought it back to Jamaica. It started in the 90s. In the 80s, when they would say I got a prime minister, we get like demonstration from gas prices like in 86 and thereabout. And but people never used to, people back then, you're a murderer, you're a Don and police killer. People say, well, that's how life you live, so you just suck it up. No, people now defend the murderer. And he might good somebody, he might rob him, or him, he might next coming like Jesus Christ. That's how the people them do it now. So, and let's not forget the role of gangs and organized crime. In some communities, these groups can significantly influence local politics. In the community of Gulf, we just tell about Gulf Gregor Park, a capture land community where the people living there, they are lazy, illiterate, thieves, covetous, bad mind, socialistic, beggy, and licky. So one man can tell the residents what kind of music they can listen, or else they will be killed. That's a charge of badness, and in a PMP criminal organization done in Orange, New York, Orange, New Jersey, East Orange. And him can stay a foreign and tell the people them, so them cannot celebrate the release, the acquittal of Vybz Kartel, because if you do that, your hurt is feeling. So you say all of them, and them have some effing behavior. So you know what further complicates the relationship between residents and law enforcement. It's a vicious cycle. And it's clear that addressing these issues is crucial for the safety and well-being of the community. Then there are socio-economic factors. Many PMP criminal organization communities struggle with poverty, unemployment, because these people are unemployable, because they're illiterate. But I tell you, dunce. And it's not like them lack access to education. They are taught that the only way you're going to make it is through crime. And they just make it look like crime is something that is to be glorified. Something that you must hold close to your chest as second and like breathing. Not knowing that there are various consequences to this lifestyle. So these conditions can create an environment where crime flourishes. As you can imagine, when people are desperate, they will turn to illegal activities to survive. So these people become criminals because according to them unemployable and all of these things. They want other people to feel sorry for them, and them believe say, boy, what you have, you forgive them, and them to come and thief. Just like how in a hurricane, several Jamaicans have lost them tank. Boy, them go there and thief them tank and all of these things. Thief it and sell it. That is just wrong. That's why when I like thief. And that's how these people are. Them watch them neighbor and wait until them gonna work and break into them house. But with technology now, and guess what? Whenever they do something, you must suck it up. Political influence play a massive role there in these PMP criminal organization communities. I don't know what happened in the GLP community, why only 2% of GLP they are in prison. As I was talking with a man last week, you cannot name one GLP that is in prison in Jamaica. Some people say, boy, it's because people don't report don't report them when them commit crimes. Because they normally have the little man them who front up and the so-called Don would stay far. So that's why you don't have any Dons, not GLP Dons in prison. Like how you have a Zeeks and a Joel Andem and all of these people in prison. Political influence also plays a massive role there. In some cases, politicians might disregard crime in exchange for votes or support from local gangs. And you see it with Mark Golding. So this is the kind of corruption that can severely hinder efforts to improve public safety. But hold on, it's all doom and gloom if you live in a PMP criminal organization community. And when I tell you this now, 98 out of 100 young men are destined for prison or the departure lounge. Let me repeat myself. If you are living in a community right now, like even Waterford, just like what Kahira Jones from, out of 100 youths that live in a PMP community there that mingle and intertwine and socialize with these other youths, 98% of them, 98 out of 100 young men are destined for prison or the departure lounge. 98. Out of 100, only 2 of you are going to live. Just like with me. 98 of you are destined for prison or the departure lounge because of a life of crime that you're encouraged to follow that path and commit crimes as if it's something glorious. When you commit crime, you must say you hurt other people, you know. Violate other people's rights, but you don't want your rights to be violated. While the same community will stand up for you as a criminal, and you feel that make your ego swell. You see what happened to Kahira Jones. I cry down a GP like baby, and he must say, boy, I can't get no punani. And him not get a chance to have no girl, no family. Him choose that life of crime. Him live with it. So while in the GLP communities, 2 out of every 100 young men are destined for jail or the departure lounge. So in a GLP community, out of every 100 youth, only 2 are destined for prison or the departure lounge. 2. So let that stick. So there is something fundamental that's different going on in 2 different communities. So as much as the PMP, all them do is breed criminals. So if you're from a PMP community, you're destined, 98 out of 100 you're destined for prison or the departure lounge. If you don't listen to your parents and read to take yourself out of poverty and leave, you are going to end up in a departure lounge or prison, like Jones. So who is responsible for producing criminals? Who march with known murderers on Labor Day, May 23rd, 2023? Well, let me tell you, Mark Baby Trump Golding, the foreign-born white, big-belly white man whose ties to Jamaica were to rape the wife. Yeah, man, he raped the woman he called wife. He never said no woman where him anything where he want him to get. So him just see my wife and say, give me this and rape her. Tell Baby Trump to sue me. My public figure. Make him wife or see him wife birth certificate because she was under 16 when him get her pregnant. People from close to him tell me all of these things. We never know him. We not even know him. We don't know licky police who walk and break from. We don't know him and we don't know Peter Bunting. And them see him and tell me all of things about them. And them call we and tell we, call them have a consent and what they are not you want to believe. Remember say, people do things for various reasons. So some people don't want Jamaica to go back in the abyss. Although we are right on the edge. And we kind of take time to avoid going over it. But if we don't change course, Jamaica will go right over it. See Jones now, every day now, he might not regret. But hey, you choose a life, so you live it. We have zero sympathy, compassion, or empathy for you. And we pray you're dead in a prison. Yeah, that we say. So did you hear what Sir Pierre Politics what said about the Klansman gang? So if you don't remember, him said that the Klansman gang is the most ruthless, wicked, immoral, depraved-minded, jealous, covetous, and criminal-minded from birth, whose goals are to terrorize the citizens of Spanish Town and expand their dominance, which forces the laborers to form their own gang, one order, to counter the PNP criminal organization gang. So do you want more information about who is responsible for Jamaica being a criminal's paradise and the author and importer of criminality to our shores in 1972 and sent almost 2,500 young men to Cuba to train in the use of firearms, making and detonating of bombs and training guerrilla warfare? Did you know who did not send a single young man to train in guerrilla warfare to kill Jamaicans? Edward Seaga. Yeah, the same Edward Seaga that they brainwash you to eat. Seaga never sent a single young man for train in a guerrilla warfare to kill Jamaicans. But yet still, people them in a PNP criminal organization community love Michael Manley like God. And we can't tell it. Because we know Michael Manley, and we are telling the reason why we can't tell it, because we can't think. We know the difference between wrong and right. Michael Manley is the worst thing that ever happened to Jamaica and the lower IQ minds in Jamaica who lack decency, honesty, love, self-respect, truthfulness, a conscience, godliness, ethics, and morality. And we say that without any apologies because that's the truth. Jamaican people are used to the truth because people, as a Jamaican, we were cultured, nurtured, socialized, domesticated to be liars. So although some of us as Jamaicans weren't out there committing crimes, but we were imparted these traits as criminals. Because if you look at the things, and when they say informer for dead, they're telling you to ignore your conscience, your moral, your ethics, truthfulness and decency. And even your duty as a citizen of your own community. As we say, give me Edward Seaga, give me Eddie Seaga any day. Yeah, give me Blind Aga any day. The man who did not send a single young man to train in guerrilla warfare to kill fellow Jamaicans. Those are you who know a man Oliver Burger Gully in here, Trevor Bennett, Bulging, them call him Judge. Ask him. Him not going to tell you now. But me sure know say if him look back on him life, he would tell you say he would rather know say forgive him Edward Seaga, the man will never send anyone, send him go train a Cuba for kill other Jamaicans and send him go to Central America go kill people over there too. And then him come back and end up in a prison. Yes. So give me Edward Seaga any day. Most PNP criminal organization supporters and activists have never identified themselves as Jamaicans. They identify themselves as comrades. Because these are not people, they are not patriots, you know. So that's why they are so quick to collect 100 US to demonstrate against Jamaican flag. Remember, say Jamaican flag doesn't represent the JLP government, you know. It represents Jamaica. Every single Jamaican, irrespective of their party's affiliation. PNP criminal organization supporters and activists have no patriotism, loyalty or love for Jamaica. They only love the PNP criminal organization. So then we burn down Jamaica and roll over ashes. The only way to take back Jamaica is to educate the dummies who are willing to read and realize that they are being used as fools to destroy their own lives. It's time to wake up to these criminals, enablers, supporters and financiers by taking back the people's mind through education. So this young man now who's in prison, Kahira Jones, who's crying every day, now him realize what it is, the repercussions of committing crimes. So if you do not want to be in prison or jail, the best thing is to do, stay away from crime. Because there are consequences. But people make it sound like crime is something that is enticing, and it's a wonderful life to live a life of a criminal. And we can tell the Jamaica young police, that's a farce. Being a criminal there's nothing nice about it. Because at the end of the day, you're going to end up in prison or the departure law. Because remember that this lifestyle, there's nothing enticing about it. It's a very stressing lifestyle. The first thing to be a criminal, you have to be dishonest. So when somebody said that they're a Dan or they're a G or they're this, you have to understand that a dishonest person that you're communicating with. People who are honest, ethical, truthful, decent, morally inclined human beings. They're not criminals. Criminals don't have any of these traits. The first and foremost trait for you to be a criminal, you have to be dishonest. And dishonesty comes with everything that's dishonest. You have to be a liar. You have to be a thief. That's what criminality is all about. Why you want to gravitate to such life? Why you don't want to live a life that people see you and respect you as a human being? Because you live an exemplary life. And that is what we're appealing to the youths them, to stay away from crime. You don't want to be no Kahira Jones. Kahira Jones is in prison or crying every day. People have to be, prisoners have to console him, because you see, Vybz Kartel out there enjoying himself. And Sean Storm, he's the only one that has him in prison, and he hasn't transformed as Sean Storm and sharing cell with Vybz Kartel and sleeping with Vybz Kartel in prison, and now out there. The best life. You don't want people to fear you. You want people to love you. And that's the first and foremost thing. Love conquers all. If you love yourself, you're going to love another person. You're going to see yourself in another person. Another black man, black woman. Why you feel yourself being a murderer or a criminal is cool? What is cool about it? This is something we need to eradicate out of our society. Out of the Jamaican youths, them cranium. Being a criminal is nothing nice. Remember the first thing, you have to be dishonest. Second, you end up in a jail or the departure lounge. If you love life, why you want to put your life on the line if you lose it? One life you have. Why you don't want to live your life where you enjoy it? Why you want to live a life that when you sit down somewhere, you have to be looking and ready to run? What kind of life is that? Why that life is enticing? What about it? A man will say I'm a bad man, but yet him cannot. When he come out of him house, he must feel look all over and him ready to run. Because remember, when you're a criminal, the gun that you have is illegal. Although some of them have it on them at all times. But them gambling with them life. One way or the other, either the departure long or prison. They're going to make you feel like you have power because of the bullet, and with the penis, the bullet look like a penis. All of these things come into perspective. If you love yourself, man, you do the right thing. It's always easy to do the wrong thing, but it's hard to do the right thing. So that's why people who want to go to heaven have to work hard. Those who want to go to hell have to work hard and just do all of the wickedness. And at any idea, them same ones say they might go to heaven. That just boggle the mind. Because you can't do wickedness and end up in a heaven. And if you do not believe in an afterlife, too bad for you. Because if you dream, then you have a soul. If you don't dream, you don't have a soul. And that means that you're not a human being. You have no connection to the universe or to the Most High. That's why you dream, and your soul that's speaking to you. As we say, we don't serve sympathy, coffee, tea, breakfast, lunch, dinner, or supper over here. We don't have any sympathy, compassion, empathy for any criminals. And we hope that Kahira Jones die in prison. We have zero sympathy for him. We're not sorry for him. Yeah, we hope him to make it out, make it out, for come out like Vybz Kartel. We had pray for Vybz Kartel dead inside it too, but the court released him. I just saw it go. Because them have bigger things, because these people don't care about justice. And them not ashamed. You have to understand that. Because Jamaica is a criminal's paradise. So have yourself a beautiful day. Jamaica Young Police Channel out.